Hi everyone, Heshi from SunPower by Camtech. I just want to show you guys, we have a panel here live. I want to break this down. It took me a while. All my panels were ending up on people's roofs, but now we have one live. So let me show you a couple of things about the panel, and then we're going to move on to the inverter. Someone just recently came over to me. He's like, oh, I thought all solar panels are the same. I don't need to elaborate. Obviously, no two products are the same. Never happened, never will happen. This panel is #1 rated, and let me show you guys why. So you'll notice #1 right away, a lot of squares. Every square is referred to as a solar cell. That's the way a solar panel is constructed, and the electricity comes from the cell and flows through the panel like this. There are plus and minus cells, and that's what's producing power from the sunlight, not the heat. We're going to get to that shortly. You'll notice a white grid line. This white grid line, solar panels do not run very well in extreme heat. This white grid line reduces the heat and allows for the sun rays to hit the cells. What you'll notice is that there are no pinstripes. Many panels have a lot of pinstripes. Those are connections which the electricity flows through. And you'll notice it goes to the end of the panel, there's a little connection, and goes back up and down the whole panel. Those connections, during real life weather conditions, they expand from in the heat and shrink, whatever you want to call it, in the cold, and that over time breaks and reduces the power of the panel. That's why a conventional panel at year 25 will be at about 80%. A panel like this is guaranteed to produce 92 or more percent. So you're falling back on the grid, which means more savings over time. It's not an accumulated loss. Very important. The connections over here are on the back of the panel. There's a copper back, which makes it more efficient, it's more durable, and all the connections are expandable and built into the back of the panel. In addition, this is obviously, because of all these things, the way it's built and everything, it's more efficient. This is 22.3% efficient compared to 18%, which means it's capturing 4% more sunlight. That's a huge difference. So it's operating better, it's losing less power over time, and in heat, over 77 degrees, every solar panel will lose a certain percentage of power per degree above 77 Fahrenheit. People don't know this. Or 25 Celsius. A panel like this loses 2.9% per degree above 77 degrees Fahrenheit. A standard panel in the industry loses 4%. So at 87 degrees, this is losing 30% of power, and a standard panel is losing 40% of power. All these things combined makes a panel like this more efficient, more reliable. That's for the panel itself. There's a lot to elaborate. I'm going to move on to the inverter now in the next video.